It's Brother Ron once again with We All Be Living History, entertaining, edutainment edition once more. And I want to talk about this, about how we as a black collective need to be more mature politically. Like, our approach is weird, it's asinine, it's ineffective. We need to get some political Viagra, you know? And the thing I'm saying is that anybody that's black with some common sense and really want to make a difference should not be beholden to the Democratic Party. Should not be voting one party every time. And really, we should not even be voting like that. We should be buying our politicians. Every other group that got power in the system, they buy what they want. This is a consumerism society, capitalistic society. You buy what you want. You buy what you consume. So if you want to affect the change in your community, it's time for us to start buying our politicians. You know, you buy what you want, and if they don't honor what you want, you refund them. You don't re-elect them. You call them, do a recall, stuff like that. But I think it's high time that black folks get hip to the game. Black people are the only group of people that I could think of off the bat that I made to feel guilty for not participating in the so-called voting. I don't know any other group of people in American society that is made to really feel guilty for not voting. And these are the group of people that I made to feel guilty about not voting. They don't get anything really for their vote. They don't get the respect of their so-called representatives for their vote, because the representatives or the public officials, the elected officials that you put in that place, they answer to the folks that finance their campaigns, that buy them. They don't answer to you. You think they represent you and your interests, but they represent the interests of other entities and corporations outside of the everyday people. So the old people got to understand, but us as a people got to understand that, because no other group of people are made to feel guilty for not voting but black people. And you look at the people who get stuff, who got the biggest lobbies, they never talk about, our people got to vote. No, they say our people got to pull our resources together and select a person or persons that represent our interests, that agree to our terms, that will support our platform, and then we put them in that position. Because if we did that, things would be so much different. I don't want to hear about, Memphis is this and Memphis is that. It's bad news and y'all want to move somewhere else. If you're not contributing where you at, you can't add value anywhere else. You bring that place down. And the reality, the trick bag of it all is, it's not about your actual physical location that's the issue. It's the mentality. It's your mind. It's your perspective. It's the way how you view things. That's the biggest issue. So if we got enough black folks with money. I seen black people, like I look at Orange Mound, they're a very proud community that recently opened up their public library. Got a beautiful, well-financed, well-ran community center. It's because the people, the elders in particular in Orange Mound, are very much engaged in community. They see themselves as a village, and I experienced that firsthand at the library opening, because it was them that stopped the city from demolishing old mill roads and instead converted into a public library, state of the art. That's the power of black people. Black power is unity and solidarity. White power is divide and conquer. So if we could get together, not all of us, but some of us can get together like minds, pool resources, finances, we could get what we want. We can make these folks demand. I don't care if they're a Democrat, a Republican, an independent. If the people are better organized, if they can finance what they want, if you want a revolution, you got to finance it yourself, brother and sister. Y'all got to finance it yourselves. You can't wait on folks to do what's right by you. And this is not about hate to me. This is about being strategic and understanding or overstanding what is at stake. So please, black people, instead of pushing voting, push buy. Let's buy our politicians. Let's buy our blocks back. Let's buy our communities back. But it starts with recognizing that, talk is cheap, Money talks, right? In a world like this, it's all about financing. You know, what y'all don't understand is that even if you look at the Ukraine thing, a lot of folks are upset, well, they're getting all this money, billions and billions of dollars for Ukraine, but Ukraine, the average Ukrainian is not getting the benefit of that money. That's going to military contractors and other entities, like in politics, administrative wise. So what is being done is that the U.S. government is buying favor. They're buying influence. They're buying control. That's why it's important that we understand the so-called American way. It's the money way. And that's what I'm pushing, because I'm tired of all this, shaming me. If people don't vote, it's their business. And people say, well, people got to register to vote so they can do jury duty. I said, well, it's a just us system for a reason. But I just think that, there's a reason why they don't teach civics or even social studies, dare I say, in schools anymore like they should. Because a lot of people walk around here talking about you need to vote. They don't even know the different branches of government. They don't know there's a executive, legislative, and judicial branch or branches of government. So how can you tell me that I need to vote and I don't even understand how to play the game? I don't even know the rules of the game. You want me to play the game, but I don't know the rules of the game. So how can you be effective if you don't know the rules of engagement? So this is very important. And this is why probably they don't want me to be on these platforms. They've been really trying to counsel me lately. And I'm going to need y'all support. If you like the words from Brother Hurd, see, like, they honor their people. Like, look at this gatekeeper right here. The statue of this gatekeeper, Boss Crump. He understood how to control the black vote to stay in power. He empowered himself. See, you know what I'm saying? He was able to control and condense and direct the black vote to get what he wanted. And that's why there's a statue of him, because he did it the American way. He was a Klansman in a suit, okay? So don't get it twisted. Like I said, I don't believe in the voodoo hoodoo of Memphis' curse. Memphis is not cursed. Memphis is very much blessed. But the people must know before they can act. And there's no greater educator to compare with the press. I'm basically paraphrasing Ida B. Wells. But my thing is this: enough of the BS. Don't tell me 20 years from now that what Malcolm said 80 years ago is still relevant. So you so-called hard revolutionary people, RBG, for life people, ride or die people that want to criticize Brother Ron because I don't think like y'all, prove to me that you love Malcolm by making what he said 60 years ago not true 60 years later. If you said that what is going on now happened 60 years ago and it's not benefiting you or your people, then you're the problem. You're not a solution. It's like you saying people that say y'all love Malcolm but can't name one speech of his that you actually listened to all the way through. You could give me quotes and phrases, but you can't name one speech that you actually listened all the way through. And you say you love Malcolm. So don't tell me about, Brother Ron, something wrong with you. Like Dr. King said, human salvation lies in the hands of the creatively maladjusted. And I am a general in the creatively maladjusted army, because there's no way I should be standing here talking the way I talk after what they've been trying to do to me on the social medias. They've been cyberbullying me, trying to shut me down, but God has the final say. So in the words of Great Duke Ellington, we love you madly. Keep on producing and pushing. Brother Ron signing off, Chief. Thank you.